Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, let me fill you in over what's happened over the period of the last 24 hours and who I am and what I'm going to talk about. Okay, as you know, my name's Daryl. I have two YouTube channels. I have this channel, and right now it's called This and That. And it was my first channel. It was kind of a beginner channel. Then I started another channel called Artist and Recovery, and in the middle, Artist and Recovery, because I'm a recovering addict with over 15 years clean. Okay, the second channel, my main channel, my other channel, did very well. By the way, it was a Bo. I did a video about Bo the Fifth Column, and Bo is a major channel, liberal, progressive, and he usually gets 200,000 views per day, probably coming up on about 1 million viewers now. And I did a video. I came across his channel. I saw him. I talked about him. I didn't know who he was, and he featured my video on his playlist, and my channel blew up. And ever since then, I've been posting on that channel. It's fairly successful. It's a small channel, but I'm happy with it. It's monetized. I've got about 2,800 viewers, subscribers. I'm coming up on about 500,000 total views. I could range on an average week. I range from I could be under 100 views per video, over 10,000 views per video. It goes up and down. Okay, let me fill you in on what happened and why I'm here on this channel now. I was suspended for hate speech on my other channel. All right, let me start at the beginning. Yesterday, I get up about 2 a.m. and I start researching stories. And about 2 hours later, about this time, I sit down and I make my video. Yesterday, it was something about Trump. That's inconsequential. But when I went to download it, I discovered that I had been suspended. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So I looked up the information. Now, you got to understand, if you're familiar with YouTube at all, to actually talk to anyone, to say your piece, to explain yourself, it doesn't happen. Once a decision is handed down, it's law. But, so I find it's a strike. I got a strike for hate speech. And there's the video. There says, do you want to watch the video? The thing is, though, you can only watch this video one time because it's already been removed from YouTube. They'll let you see the video that they're taking down. They'll let you go through it. They'll let you hit play one time, and then it disappears forever. Okay? The name of this video was called a clip from. Now, I don't want to. It's a major motion picture, and I don't want to say it again. It was in thousands of theaters across America. There's dozens of channels right now showing clips from this movie all over YouTube, but I'll get to more of that in a second. It was called I'm going to say Kingsman, but it wasn't Kings. It was that notorious group from the South that uses bed sheets. You see what I'm saying? Now, remember that movie? An African-American man infiltrated this notorious group. Remember, you guys remember that movie now? It came out 3 years ago. All right, so I see this, right? And I don't usually do these clips. And at first, I didn't even realize it was a movie. It was 3 years ago. I made this clip. This is a video from 3 years ago on my channel. How they found it, why they found it, I have no idea. And there's about over at least a dozen other channels showing that exact clip with the same title right now on YouTube, and they're not getting flagged, but it is what it is. All right. So right away, I'm like, that's not my video. I don't remember ever making anything called this, because I didn't realize it was a movie. I thought somebody from the right had gotten on my channel, had hacked my channel. It didn't click. This was 3 years ago. I didn't remember the movie. I'm like, oh my God, somebody's spewing hate speech on my channel. I was hacked. So, and then I see the beginning of the video and I start playing it and it's a phone ringing. And I'm like, whoa, there's no way this is my video. You know, this is what my videos look like. I'm like, whoa, I did not post this. So you get one appeal, you get one chance, one very small chance to plead your case to YouTube. So I wrote 2 simple statements. This is not my video. I did not download it. And I hit send. Right. And I was a little rambunctious. I started thinking back, and then it clicked. I was like, wait a minute, that was a movie. I like that movie. I saw that movie. And this morning, I even looked further into it, and there's clips of this particular scene where this person that infiltrated the group crank calls this notorious group, pretending to be one of them. And it's hilarious. And there's some questionable language in it. Now, here's the part I'm not even sure about, because all this disappears. The video disappears after I watch it one time. I'm not sure if it was on my community, because this wasn't a copyright strike. I don't see how or why I would have loaded it onto my main videos. Like, I would never copy somebody else's clip and then put it on as a video of my own. And I'm like, could this possibly just have been something I shared on my community channel? Just a clip from somebody else's clip on my community channel? And I'm starting to think that's all it was. And that's even crazier. Okay. So I realize that, you know, this is a clip, and it is something it was probably something I just posted to my community channel. And like I said, it's not a copyright. And it's a major motion picture that is speaking out against this kind of thing. It's for equality. It's the opposite of hate speech. And on top of that, there's 10, 12, 15 channels right now. I think there's a channel called Movie Clips is showing the exact clip that I got suspended for. Okay, but here's the thing. I had already pled my case. I was rambunctious, and I said, this isn't my clip. I didn't download it. But then I guess I probably did. I believe I downloaded it to my community channel. I didn't even make it as my video. It was just something I shared on my community channel, I think. Because it wasn't a copyright strike. Okay, so here's where I'm at today. So I'm suspended for 7 days from May 8th. I'll be back on the 15th or 16th. That's next Sunday night or Monday morning. I have faithful viewers that watch my channel on Artist and Recovery. I hope they find me here. I cannot post anything on my channel. The most I could do is go to the comments in the latest videos, my videos, and post in my own comments, hey guys, I'm over here on my other channel, this and that. And that's the best I could do. Okay, so that's who I am. Here's my thoughts on the whole thing. As I said, I'm in recovery. And I believe you guys probably heard the serenity prayer before. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the power, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Well, my wisdom tells me this is not something I can change. I've tried. This has happened to me before. I lost my monetization for almost 5 months, about 18 months ago. They said I was something about dangerous, something that could be harmful to viewers, which is, again, it's the exact opposite. A lot of times I post videos about my recovery or political or social issues. The last thing I'd ever want to do is harm or put anything out there that's harmful. That's the opposite of why I'm even here. And I lost my monetization for 5 months for nothing, and then they reinstated it. There was another time just about a couple months ago where I got a strike for, again, I think it's algorithms. I don't know if they just listen, if there's an algorithm that just listens to the voices, because that would explain why they flagged this. Why they didn't flag the other dozen channels that are showing the exact same clip with the exact same title, who knows? It is what it is. So I always try, as they say, I try to make lemonade. I try to make lemonade from lemons. Make lemonade from lemon. Yeah, that's it. When one door shuts, 2 more opens. That's I know they're cliches, but I believe this with all my heart. All the good things that have happened in my life have initially, almost all of them, initially looked like terrible, destructive things. Oh my God, how am I going to deal with this? And they ended up being some of the best things that ever happened to me. So it's, so after I realized, I partly blame myself because I was rambunctious and I didn't state my case that this is the opposite of hate speech. And it's a movie, and there's other channels showing the same clip. And I could have said that, but I thought I was hacked at first. Okay, here's the funny thing. So I'm looking at news stories today. The Daily Signal, I'll have the clip down below, and they're all fired up because Donald Trump's speech to the Heritage Foundation was taken off YouTube for misinformation because, as usual, he's spouting off about a stolen election. Now, it's been, almost 2 years with no evidence, which was what my video was about yesterday. So the Daily Signal is arguing that America should have, this should be a discussion. Well, here's the thing. We've discussed it. We've discussed it ad nauseum. What it is now is misinformation. It's just a flat-out lie. I mean, how long do you go on debating something that's been established? At some point, it becomes a lie. It becomes disinformation. Once you prove something is false, and you keep saying it and keep putting out the same nonsense over and over again, you're intentionally manipulating people, and that's not American free speech or debate. That's manipulation. So they're all upset, and in this clip, they say the left never gets, they never get punished for anything. They can say anything they want on YouTube. Well, guess what, guys? Not me. That's not true at all. I mean, I know, and I know from other channels on the left that it happens to us too. We just don't cry about it as much as you guys do. We move on. It happened. I'm going to deal with it. What I always think is, it gives me the opportunity to build this channel. I was neglecting this channel, and it's going to give me an opportunity, and I knew that, and it bothered me. So now I get to go back to this channel and try to build it up. Maybe build it into something successful. That's what I plan on doing. Down the line, I could look back and say, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. Those 7 days I was suspended, because it gave me a chance to go back, brainstorm, and come up with some good ideas for this channel. And that's what I intend on doing. And I will succeed. Same thing with my art. Because, whenever, when I was suspended for my monetization was suspended, I spent more time selling my art, and I made a lot more money than I ever expected. I focused my attention somewhere else. God grant me the serenity. All right, I see I'm running long on time. I try not to go over 10 minutes. I hope my viewers find me. I will be back on Artist in Recovery next Sunday or Monday morning. Next Sunday evening or Monday morning, the 15th or 16th of May. You guys have a great Tuesday.